yeah, we just funny. But you know, as far as Solomon goes too, man, I jumped off course there. Yeah, that was one thing. The that I want to ask him about. There's a few questions I got for Solomon. You know, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to bring this up on the show, but I don't know how through such a winning streak he lost to Illmac. Like,
yeah, but you just said that like you disappointed. Like, my man, that's number one. That's Illmac he lost to, and number two, that was a hell of a battle, man.
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that? Why, no, wait a minute. Why are you?
Because I really thought Solomon
so
could take
disappointed.
him. I really thought Solomon could take him.
Every round was close, man. I don't think it was a body bag. I think every round was close. I do have Illmac winning, but I thought every round was close. And I told you, I just watched it the other day, and I believe I gave him the second round. So, you know, if somebody tells me that he won, that Illmac won 3-0, you know, it's hard for me to argue that, but I'm going to always bring up that second round, and I'm going to bring up how close that battle was, man. And what's crazy even more is these are two of my favorites. But, you know what's kind of weird? It's like how later on, how you grow an appreciation for certain people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember watching Illmac in Grind Time. I remember watching Solomon, you know, Smack DVD. I watched.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he was on Grind Time too. I think when he battled Enes, was that on Grind Time?
Yeah, that was on Grind Time.
Right?
That was Grizzlemania.
So, you know, I thought the battle was dope. Him and Enes.
It was a dope battle. Yeah.
Him and Math. But the point was, back then, I thought he was good. I mean, I enjoyed what he brought. You know, cool. But then, like, these last 2 years or so, and I've said this plenty of times, I just grew a crazy appreciation for him, because not only did he come back and somewhat, because not really, but he somewhat reinvented himself. I mean, to me, it was the same style. I just think that the penmanship got to another level. Or I mean, there's so many things that you can try to point to, but, you know, whatever's the case, it's like the last 2 years, I've just grown this great appreciation for him and Illmac.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Illmac, I think I appreciated him a little longer. Pause.
Yeah.
A little longer than Iron. But at the end of the day, just these last 2 years, just watching these dudes work, going back and watching their older stuff, just seeing how they carry themselves through battle rap and everything else. Because, you know, they both got music out, you know, and Illmac is always on like little tours and stuff. And I don't mean saying little tours in a disrespectful way. I'm just saying, like, they're not these huge stadium, you know, kind of things. But, you know, he's on tours. And it's like just this appreciation for these last few years of what these guys bring to the game, man. And then, because you always got to take the good with the bad, right? But sometimes it's like watching these other guys be horrible makes you appreciate these other dudes even more, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mean to say that to be an asshole, you know what I mean? Because you know, I'm not naming nobody's name, but you know, I've seen a lot of bad performances or bad battle rappers in general, because it's either or, you know, it's not just one thing. And then you turn around and watch this stuff, and you like, wow, like this guy deserves just that much more credit, you know.
I'll do you one better too. I've seen a lot of entertaining battles in the room of like not really big name people, and even translates the video okay, but it's still they're still missing something that takes away from the attraction.